I'm going to tell you, you know that book that's something along the lines of The Courage to Be Disliked or whatever the case is. Very good book. I think it's actually all right. I've read it. I don't think that I was like actually fully immersed into it though, to be fair, but it was very good. It had some very good concepts and very good just overall knowledge, okay? But what I am going to tell you is that you need the courage to be happy. A lot of people have this thing now where they believe that being nonchalant is the way to go. Like, kind of like walking around with this kind of like chip on their shoulder, not even chip on their shoulder, but just kind of just this ego. Not ego, like, because I think the ego is actually alright as long as you know how to use it, but kind of just more like the fact of just this demeanor that they think that they should have when really it's not. People love being around people that are happy. It's as simple as that. If you can show that you're happy, people will fucking love being around you. And it's as simple as that. Like, it really is. And being happy is just alters the whole trajectory of your life. Being happy and just smiling, just it just does. People treat you better because you're happy, you're polite, you're this person that everybody wants to be around. It chooses, like, literally, it's fucking weird because a lot of people literally are just like this kind of, they walk around and they try and get girls and they're in the gym and they're like sucking in their, like doing this like fucking looks max and shit where they're like sucking in their cheeks and fuck off. How can they come up to you for any sort of way, for one, if you're trying to look like that? Like this fucking supermodel cunt. For one, you are way more approachable if you'll just sit there fucking laughing with your mate, with some girls, whatever the case is. And the thing is, like, people know the difference from you. They know the difference between like someone that's trying to be kind of nonchalant or a poser, let's say. And then the people know the difference between being happy. If someone like the nonchalant guy goes up to a woman or a mate or a lad, whatever the case is, and they're being all this kind of like fucking gay little sucking in cheeks kind of thing, they're less likely to be like, don't get me wrong, he's good looking, but he's just sucking in his cheeks and he looks a bit weird. And the thing is, like, the thing with people that are like genuinely happy are actually just way more approachable, or they approach people just a lot more calm, collective, kind of like not in a weird way, just go up to people because they're speaking to everyone else. They're like, "Oh fuck, I am mate, you're right." Let's say Ilian is one of my mates' names, and it's just like, "You're right." You give them a handshake and you touch each other's ass because you're not gay. Do you know what I mean? You just touch each other's ass and just kind of like take the piss and be like, "Oh shit, I'm going to the toilet. Oh yeah, do you fancy holding it for me?" Something stupid like that, right? And the thing is, like, again, people have just gone so serious now where they're trying to be nonchalant. And the thing is, the courage to be happy, it literally sounds like backwards. It sounds so fucking backwards that I'm telling everyone to be happy. But I promise you, if you start like smiling every day and you start like just genuinely laughing with people and you surround yourself with people that are laughing anyway. For example, I think that my cousin's like genuinely the first person that comes to mind when it's like this, where it is just genuinely, pardon me, you go there, it's just funny as fuck. He's there, funny as fuck, whatever. And it's just nice to be around him. And I'm like, why the fuck have I gone like almost 2 to 3 years where I've just genuinely not even like considered why the fuck I want to go to my cousin Sam's? And it's genuinely the reason is because he's fucking funny. He's funny as fuck. He's always got this like genuinely happy kind of demeanor about him. And he doesn't have to be like fucking nonchalant and all this bollocks, man. It's so sad. And I went through this phase of just genuinely being a bit like this, where I was just kind of like, and I didn't get approached one fucking bit. Yeah, you could say that I was like ugly, whatever the fucking case is. But now that I'm like actually happy, I've made more friends in the space of 3 months, maybe even 6 months, right? 6 months is where I like started actually getting like a bit more kind of like social and a bit more happy. Um, I do that with quotes, but the thing is, I genuinely am. I genuinely am happy, and it's the happiest I've ever been because I'm like forcing myself to fucking smile. Like it's literally just like I'm laughing at my own jokes. I'm not surrounded by people that don't really not understand, but like are not really in the same humor as me. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, it's chasing. Like the thing is, I used to like chase being happy, and I was like, oh, if I do this and I get like not get girls, but get like social blah blah blah, then I'd be happy. But the thing is, you need to be happy before you kind of get them things, right? So as I was speaking about before, like the amount of people that I've actually like made friends with recently is way more than I have ever done in my life because I'm just sat there fucking speaking to people because I'm happy. And if they say anything about me, I'm just like, which I haven't. But there is a few people that I thought, oh, maybe they don't really like me as much, whatever. But they're like this, like they're kind of fucking nonchalant guys where they're like, oh, shut the fuck up, man. Like seriously, you're not getting anything from it. You're just being a moody little cunt. It's as simple as that. It sounds backwards, but I genuinely would recommend faking a smile first. Like, it's backwards of like, oh yeah, when people say, do you need to fake to be happy to be happy? And this is like something that you can actually just fake until it becomes real. It literally is. Half the reason why I fucking say what I say, like with every customer, is to make myself feel better, right? They come in, they say, oh, how are you? Oh, I'm living a dream, thanks, how are you? And they start laughing, whatever the case is. But you say it like 5 times and then you're just actually happy because you're just pouring out fucking good energy type shit. And it's just like, I know it sounds like really cringe from like people that don't do it, but I promise you, if you start saying something like living the dream or fucking, I don't even know, but that's literally all I say. I say living the dream, thank you, how about you? Whatever. And you start faking a smile. I promise you, you'll be happier at the start, like, than when you first woke up. Do you know what I mean? And if you surround yourself with people that are funny as fuck, that you can have a joke with, whatever the fucking case is. It sounds really backwards, but honestly, just fake a fucking smile. Fake a living the dream. Whatever the case is. But this is the thing. You realise you just get happier. And it's just like, what the fuck is this? Like, don't get me wrong. There's some days were extremely fucking stressful. Today was one of them. But then I just started faking a smile. And I feel alright. I come home to my girlfriend and I fucking fake a smile. And then by that, it's just like, it's so easy. And the thing is, again, people are scared to be fucking happy nowadays because I do think, and to be fair, I think that as soon as people see that you're happy, they try and like pull you down, especially in the UK. I don't know whether it's anywhere else, but it's pretty prominent in the UK. But once you like realize that you just don't give a fuck, like there's so many times where I've actually just like where they could see that you're happy, and then they just kind of try and, especially after COVID, they just try and like, oh, he's happy, so I'm just gonna shit on his parade. And once you realise that you don't need to give a fuck. At the end of the day, you're happy. They complain about the coffee that you made. Pardon me. They complain about that you didn't give them the right Argos order, whatever the fucking case is, or they beeped at you at the roundabout. You could go on for days and days. I don't care. I'll still listen to white bitch music. We come here to party. That was cringy as fuck. But I do. I listen to a little bit of Rihanna type shit. And the thing is, like, people, you gotta realize that people are not happy. And it is just like the courage to be unhappy. Like, it's just the difference. But the most people's like comments come from a place of unhappiness, and that's what you have to realize. I've been around a lot of people, a lot of compliments, a lot of criticisms, and the thing is, like, there's so many times now where I literally like, you can see that they're unhappy, and I say to Rob, like my brother, I'm like, you know what? I think that these are going to complain. And what do you know? They come up 20 minutes later and they complain. You can just see by their like smacked ass face kind of thing. And they're just like moody. And to be fair, like a lot of them are like middle-aged women. Do you know what I mean? They are middle-aged women. And the thing is, like, the younger people are actually just really nice. Unless they're like, I'm not going to say the type of people, but they usually have coloured hair. And they're usually quite chubby as well. But I'm not trying to be a dick. That's just usually what it is. Like, I've been around people, and seriously, these are the people that they just fucking start screaming at you. And the thing is, they are not happy. It's as simple as that. So, what I would really recommend is just to genuinely just fucking be happy. Like, and don't give a fuck. Like, don't get me wrong, if you're doing your job wrong, oh fuck, I need to sort this out, blah, blah, blah. Sort it out. But, like, if you're fucking happy, then don't let it completely ruin your mood. Don't get me wrong. Like, you might have a shitty boss. But again, he's doing it from a place of unhappiness. And then once you, like, realise that, okay, yeah, maybe I am doing my job wrong, or whatever, you start doing that, and then you're like, oh, actually, do you know what? I'm just doing what he's doing, doing what I'm being told. And then if he gets naggy at that, then that's when you can tell him to just fuck off. Like, you told me to do this last week, shut the fuck up, kind of thing. But yeah, honestly, start to become happy and just fake it until you make it. That is something that I truly believe that is actually true, is when you fake it to make it. And especially when it comes to happiness, because happiness is probably the thing that everybody's looking for, but they don't know how to do it. But I think that faking happiness actually gets you happy. It sounds fucking cringe. I don't give a fuck, because it actually works. Like, try it for yourself. Start saying living the dream. Start smiling, like faking a smile. I promise you'll just feel better. So, anyway, I love you all very much, and I will see you in the next one. Ta-da.